Ji Chang Wook's heartbreaking revelation, the truth behind Nam Ji Hyun's sudden disappearance. No one saw this coming, not even Ji Chang Wook's most devoted fans, who have stood by him through countless dramas, interviews, and headline-grabbing rumors. What began as speculation over an urgent press conference turned into a tearful, heartfelt revelation that shook the entire entertainment industry to its core. Ji Chang Wook, known for his stoic yet charming demeanor, stepped into the spotlight not as a celebrity but as a man deeply in love and confronting one of the most personal challenges of his life. A press conference no one expected. Just days ago, the public was still gushing over the warm, playful reunion between Ji Chang Wook and Nam Ji Hyun. The two, who rose to fame together in the fan-favorite drama Suspicious Partner, have long been the subject of romantic rumors. Fans adored their chemistry, and despite both stars brushing off the dating speculations over the years with gentle laughs and diplomatic responses, the hope among shippers never faded. So when news broke that Ji Chang Wook had called for an urgent press conference, fans and media alike assumed a typical announcement. A new drama, a global tour, perhaps even a joint project with Nam Ji Hyun. But those assumptions were shattered when journalists noticed the unusual guest list. Nam Ji Hyun's parents, her older brother, and her manager were in attendance alongside Ji Chang Wook and his team. The press conference was held at a quiet, high-security hotel in Seoul. By the time Ji Chang Wook arrived, the venue was packed with reporters, influencers, and devoted fans waiting anxiously. But nothing could prepare them for what they were about to hear. A somber arrival. Dressed in a simple white shirt and black blazer, Ji Chang Wook entered the room looking solemn. There was no trace of his signature warm smile. His eyes were heavy with fatigue, and the air in the room grew tense with anticipation. Behind him, Nam Ji Hyun's parents sat quietly, visibly emotional, her brother standing protectively at their side. The cameras flickered to life as Ji Chang Wook approached the podium. He bowed deeply, his gesture filled with respect and sorrow. The room fell completely silent. "I called you here today not as a celebrity," he began, his voice trembling, "not as an actor, but as a man who has something deeply personal and important to share." The shocking truth revealed. Whispers echoed across the room. Was this about a secret engagement? A family emergency? The truth, as Ji Chang Wook soon revealed, was far more intimate and heartbreaking. "Nam Ji Hyun is not here today," he said, pausing as he fought to control his emotions. "Because she is currently undergoing intensive treatment at a private hospital." Gasps filled the room. The news hit like a tidal wave. For the past few weeks, Ji Hyun has been very ill. She tried to fight it silently, with incredible strength, but it reached a point where I could not stand by and remain silent. Reporters, stunned, lowered their microphones. Fans watching the live stream began flooding comment sections with messages of concern, prayers, and confusion. "She has been diagnosed with a serious but treatable condition," Ji Chang Wook continued. "The details are private. But what matters is that she is fighting, and she is not alone." A love that goes beyond the screen. The atmosphere in the room shifted. What was supposed to be a professional event had become something deeply human, raw, vulnerable, and real. "I am not here as just her friend or her co-star," he said, his voice cracking. "I am here as someone who loves her deeply. Someone who is committed to standing by her side, no matter how long this journey takes." Nam Ji Hyun's mother wiped away tears as her husband gently squeezed her hand. Her brother, stoic but visibly shaken, nodded in support. "I will take care of her work responsibilities," Ji Chang Wook added. "I will protect her privacy. And I will ensure that she has everything she needs to focus solely on her recovery." A father's words. To everyone's surprise, Ji Chang Wook then invited Nam Ji Hyun's father to speak. Slowly and carefully, the elderly man stepped forward. "Thank you for loving my daughter all these years," he said, his voice soft but unwavering. "She is strong because of your love. She is brave because of your belief in her. And we are eternally grateful to Ji Chang Wook for showing us what it truly means to stand by someone during their darkest moments." His words were met with silence, broken only by the quiet sobs of some reporters. Even the most seasoned journalists couldn't help but be moved. A public declaration of love. But the most powerful moment was still to come. Ji Chang Wook stepped forward once more, microphone in hand. He had one final truth to share. Many of you have wondered about the nature of our relationship. For years, we have danced around the rumors, smiled at the questions. But today, I want to speak clearly. He took a breath and looked directly into the cameras. We have always loved and respected each other. We had personal dreams, career milestones, and we planned to take our time. But life doesn't always give us the luxury of waiting. He paused, his voice firm despite the tears in his eyes. So today, I say this, not as an actor, but as a man. I am committed to Nam Ji Hyun, in sickness and in health. When she is ready, and when she has won this fight, we will stand together again, not at a press conference like this, but at a celebration. One where we share our next chapter with you all. The nation reacts. The room erupted into applause, not out of obligation, but from genuine admiration. The man standing before them wasn't just a beloved actor anymore. He was a symbol of loyalty and love in a world too often dominated by superficiality. News outlets scrambled to rewrite headlines. The story quickly trended worldwide. Social media platforms were flooded with messages of support, fan art, prayer circles, and tributes to both Nam Ji Hyun and Ji Chang Wook. Outside the hotel, fans gathered, holding candles, flowers, and handwritten letters. Chants of "Stay strong, Ji Hyun," and "We love you, Chang Wook," echoed through the streets of Seoul. A story of hope and humanity. What had begun as an industry rumor turned into something far greater, a story of humanity, of courage, of selfless love. This press conference wasn't about gossip or drama. It was about truth. It reminded the world that behind the glitz and the cameras, celebrities are human. They suffer, they love, and they fight battles that aren't always seen. And in those battles, they sometimes reveal the most beautiful parts of who they truly are. Ji Chang Wook and Nam Ji Hyun's story is still unfolding. There are no wedding dates set, no guarantees of what lies ahead. But what they have already shared with the world is something rare and profound, a real love built not on fantasy but on commitment. A message for us all. To everyone who watched the live broadcast, to every fan who cried, and to every person who felt their heart ache at this news, remember this moment. Love isn't just red carpets and matching outfits. Sometimes, it's hospital visits and silent prayers. Sometimes, it's standing in front of the world and saying, "I choose you," even when everything is uncertain. And sometimes, just sometimes, that love is strong enough to turn tragedy into hope.